going on, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today we're out here in the woods. As you can tell, it's my hunting spot, and I don't know that I've posted a video yet. We had our baby, little Campbell, so I haven't been editing any videos. I haven't been shooting any videos, so that's why I've been gone for a while. But what we're doing today is we're gonna do 3 different reviews. We're gonna be shooting 3 different videos. So if you see 3 videos come out, I'm in the same attires because I'm shooting them all right now while I'm down here. This is my one of my tree stands, and I don't know if I don't think I posted a video yet of hunting right here. I've seen quite a few deer, but as you can tell behind me, we got a heck of a stack of logs here. We had a tree fall down, and it was right, I mean, it took out a ton of stuff. I mean, all this, it cleared all this out. So you can tell it opened up the canopy quite well. But went and got, so it's a Countrytuff 25-ton log splitter. But we've already cut this tree up. I've had help down here helping me, so I haven't been shooting any videos while we cut this tree up. I've been taking a few hours here and there, coming out, working on this tree. It's huge. I cut it up and left 2 big sections of wood. I think this one's 12 foot and that one's 10 foot. So I cut those up in hopes that my good buddy over at Keeping It Dutch gets his sawmill where it's transportable. He told me he was going to, but I'm going to try to see if we can mill this up and him bring his portable log splitter or his portable mill over. This tree was huge though. I mean, look how big around it was. I mean, thing's monstrous. Not for sure the actual circumference on it. We had to go buy 2 separate chainsaws to chop this thing up, but I have a driving trail down through here, and this tree fell right across it, so the trail goes up and around. So I need to get it out of the way. We're gonna work on that tree next. This thing was huge. You can tell it split. And then we got that dead tree over there. That oak tree died also, it fell. That fell 2 years ago. I still can't move it. We're gonna cut it up too. So I don't know that we'll burn that one. We may just cut it up and push it off in the ravine here. That wood's old. Should be seasoned, I guess. But so far we've got 3 ricks out of this tree. We've still got this much, and I still gotta split all this. I think that's what we're gonna do first, is we're gonna do the review on the 25-ton Countrytuff splitter. So let's do that. Let me get set up here. We're gonna go over everything on this thing, and then I'll show you guys the log splitter in action. You guys stay tuned. So we're gonna sit down here. I'm gonna kind of go over some of the specifications for this. We did get this at Orscheln's Farm and Home. It has an 8-inch tall wedge, which I'll show you guys that in a minute. It's got 2-inch safety chains and a ground and tongue stand, which y'all seen that when I hooked up to it earlier. The engine is 996 cc. It has powered by the Kohler 6.5 horsepower engine. The log capacity is 25.5 inches is what it'll hold. Of course, it's 25 ton, which we just went over that, and it is road towable up to 45 mile an hour, which I don't know that I will ever do that, but you could tow this behind a vehicle at 45 mile an hour. But that's basically it on that. I was trying to look to see, it's got a 25-ton cylinder on it. I don't know how many, I was trying to look to see how many gallons of hydraulic oil that it held. It's got a reservoir down here. I'm going to show you guys that in a minute. It's got an auto return lever, so whenever you return it, it'll bring it back on its own. To drive it forward, you have to hold it down. It has 11.2 second cycle time, so it takes 11.2 seconds to come in and out. When the auto return valve, when it returns, and the cylinder sucks in on the auto return. Once it gets all the way through and it starts to build pressure going back the other direction, it kicks it back into like what you'd consider neutral. So I'll show you guys what we got going on here. I'll show you all the basics over this whole thing, and then we're going to split a couple logs and call this video good. So let's get after it. All right, so this right here, well, of course, there's the 2-inch chain tongue. This right here is the jack stand. It's not one you can crank up or down. Kind of wish it was, but I could put one of those on later. It's got a spot to hold your owner's manual, instructions, all that good stuff, some tools maybe. And this is the Kohler 6.5 196 SH series motor. I think I read it's 194 cc's, 196 cc's. And here is the hydraulic tank. It is built into the actual wheelbase, and you can fill it up right here. Here's your 8-inch head, 25-ton piston. Like I said, it holds a 25.5 log. Takes 11.2 seconds to go out and in. It's got the auto return, so you can leave it right here and it will stay there whenever it's started up. Once it gets all the way back to the stop position, it will click back forward like that. This drives it forward. You got your return. It's either, I'm not sure, one of these is return and one of these is the sending, so I have to look to see which is which. This one pushes, and I think this one pushes. So this one right here drives it, and this one right here pushes it back. And this right here, just your return lines going down to the actual tank itself. This one came with the log holder. It is, by pulling this pin right here and grabbing this handle, you can actually tilt it up and stand it upright, which I will show you guys that. We're going to split this log and we're going to split that log, and that log I will stand it upright, and this log I'm gonna muscle it up on here. All right, so I'm gonna get this log up on here, and then we're gonna get this one split, and then we'll stand it upright, we'll do the other one, and then we're gonna move on to the chainsaw reviews on another video, but we'll close this one out, move on to the next one. So I've got 2 separate chainsaws, so if you guys be sure and smash the like button, the subscribe button, all that stuff, hit the notification bell so you can see when I do the videos on the Stihl chainsaw, which that should be the next 2 videos after this. And we bought a Stihl, let me see the model number on them. I'll go ahead and tell you all a little sneak peek here on them. So we got the Stihl MS 170 and the Stihl MS 271, which is, one's a 16-inch cut and one's a 20-inch cut, I think. I'll have to look up the specs on it. I think that's what it was, if I remember right. But we're going to continue on with this video, and we're going to do what we need to do here, and then we will get to those here in just a second. So we're going to get this deer hunt spot cleaned up. I plan on, once we get all this done, I'm going to take out a few more trees because I'm wanting to put a stand up out here. We're going to plant this all out here in a food plot and soybeans and stuff as far as the eye can see there. And then right here on all this that's in this area, trying to move slow so I don't make y'all sick, we are going to do a hidey hole food plot in here in the woods, and try to draw them bucks in here before they step out into the big field. So we'll see if it works. I know that bucks don't usually like to step out into the field till dark, so I'm hoping that maybe I can get them real safe in here and get them a little food plot in here, and I can get a kill shot in here with their actual light before they step out into the soybean field or whatever I'm gonna plant. But let's get after this. On with the review. So that's that. That's how that thing works, upright and laying down. That's all I'm gonna do for these today. We don't have a lot of time, so I'm just out here to shoot a few videos because I go back to work and needed to get some stuff shot. We're way behind. We haven't posted a video in a long time, so got to get back on it. One of the main things when using this deal is safety. Make sure you're safety first. Always have some kind of safety glasses or protection on. Keep aware of your fingers at all times. My dad learned that the hard way when we first got it. The piston was driving back, and somehow when it got back it shot off and hit his finger between that metal and the wood, and it really messed his hand up a little bit. So that's all we got for you guys today. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and had a Happy New Year. I can't talk today for some reason, and yeah, that's it. Hope you guys are enjoying life, so we'll see you guys later. Stay safe.